Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is ShadowsNxght, although at the moment a very aggravated ShadowsNxght. I just spent about 19 minutes recording this video just to find out that apparently I have no game audio yet again. Okay, correction, I had audio. It just wasn't showing up on my meter for some stupid reason. So my apologies for the audio problems. Let's get rid of this before it annoys me even further. Well, I might as well go over what I've done. This actually was an abandoned village out here by the seaside, which I found. Now I've already fixed up all the houses to the way they probably should have been if this wasn't an abandoned village. I did add a bunch of villagers to try to get some trades because this is going to be a survival / creative build. Like right at the moment, I'm just trying to get set up and get some trades going. I did do some terrain editing as well, added some stairs, sorted out the animals just a little bit. I have 14 villagers so far with a few various trades, so I'll have to go through them later. But around the corner here, I found there's a bunch of cave systems underneath here. So I went through and lit all those up, and I also went down under here and found even more cave systems. Try not to blow into the microphone here. But around here somewhere there's also... Oops, I didn't do too well. Let's see. Add a few more torches. Well, I'm not sure where they all came from. But add a few more just to help light it up. Of course, this area's a little dark. Okay, we'll go back up to the surface, but we won't worry about the rest of these. So that's what I spent my recordings, or thought I was recording here. I'm just standing here talking to a microphone that's doing absolutely nothing. I can't blame the microphone. It's something with the computer. If I shut it off or put it to sleep, for some reason it takes my Yeti microphone and all computer audio and mutes them unless I go into the settings and for some reason drag the volume bar down and back up. Then it suddenly works. So I'm not sure what in the world that's about. But anyways, I will talk about what I was doing on there before I got rudely interrupted by checking game audio. But I'm going to make a Nordic, well, a Nordic inspired build out here, and I'm going to use... How did I miss that? Well, there's your proof that this was abandoned. But also got to do some other terrain editing. But I'm going to put walls around here, make this area up here. There'll be a keep of some sort in here I'm not sure if I'm going to put more houses all around or what I'm going to do. I have not decided yet. But as you can see, I got try words and sentences. I got plenty of room down here to work with that I can modify to my choosing. This could make for an interesting area for like a magic well or something. But I've decided that I want to go with a like I said, a Nordic style city, and what I'm named this area is Asgard, and not after the Marvel Cinematic Universe or the Marvel Comics. But for anybody who doesn't know, Thor is actually not only in the Marvel universe in general, but also was an actual Nordic god, and Asgard would have been where he resided from, as in the what do you want to call that? The lure, however you want to look at it. Anyway, there's also a lower level called Midgard, and Midgard would actually be Earth, where the humans lived. So that's what this area is going to be, and the series is Asgard. Although I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, or is it Asgard? I'm not sure because it's got a S, not a Z. But we'll figure that out later. But for now, I've got to do these villagers to see what trades they got. Aquafinity, that's a good one right off the bat. Piercing. But I'll figure this out. But like I said, I did fix up all the houses. I added a bunch of beds and lit up the area. And apparently some of my places down there still need a little bit of lighting up, but I won't worry about that for the time being. Okay. I've kind of rearranged things here a little bit. Oops. It's not what I wanted to do. Because I notice what we got here is a small problem with finding trades for the villagers, because they were all stacked on top of each other and getting in the way. And when I went to name them with the name tags, I ended up naming the wrong ones. And we'll think about that one. Okay, your silk touch. Piercing. So I figured I'd do this and lock in their trades. Then I'd name them. Ooh. Definitely keep that one. But keep them all separated until the point where I'd have them all done, in which case I can separate things. Ooh. We have a good one here. Bit expensive, but who cares? It's Unbreaking 3 and it's less work I have to do. Let's see what else he's got here. don't suppose I can get lucky enough to have them give me... Oh, you would do that. Okay, so we got unbreaking and fire protection. Where did I put the anvil? Fire protection 4 and unbreaking 3. Better be this right one. Good. But while I do this, make a quick trip out of the rest of these, and then we'll decide how this gets laid out. Okay. Not completely done yet, but apparently they're decided they want to take a break. So I'll take a break too and restock, but I managed to find an efficiency 5. I still need mending. I'm not going to worry about everything, but I got silk touch. Of course, fire protection was just nice, but unbreaking 3 is one thing nice to have. Still need to find mending, but stuff like aqua affinity or I had Frostwalker around here somewhere. Frostwalker 2. But if I can find stuff like that, there he is. I'll go ahead and lock those in just for future fun or use. But for now, let's see if we can find somebody that wants to be labeled mending. Wrong button. Okay. I'm done with that over there for the moment. But for now, I built a redstone machine over here. This was designed by a friend, Shadow, who also plays on the Nightcraft. But basically on this side you have a 3x3 by 6 area. You just got a line of 4 hoppers running into a double chest. I'd make this out of wood like I did. You can decorate it any way you like. Of course, you don't even really need the top part here if you don't want to. It just helps keep the blocks from falling. And then you got this area, which in here you can see there's waters down there, water up here with the iron fence blocks and 4 pistons. Then you got solid rows right here, 2 of them. Got solid blocks up there. Of course, you got lava just at the very top of this one. You don't have to use glass up top here. Again, it's however you wish to decorate it. But what'll happen is when these pistons get retracted, the lava flows down right here. Come to think of it, I put those blocks in the wrong place. Didn't matter. Just aesthetic anyway. But when these blocks get extended, they'll push these out one right after another. And you can see it changing to stone. And then you just put the redstone like this, very simple redstone. And if you want to turn it off, just all you gotta do is flip this one switch. And then when it gets to this, it'll stop automatically. And you'll want a total of 8 blocks between this one and these ones. And so all you gotta do is bring out your pickaxe and just mine away. You can get, of course, cobblestone or smooth stone, just depends on what pickaxe you want. And then it's collected in there. And smooth stone works the same way. All you need is a silk pickaxe. I just figured I'd make this because it is a little bit safer than mining down in the ground. Just because down there mining, I mean, you could run into who knows what mobs. And this way, all you've got to do is just stand in one place. You don't have to worry about falling in lava. You don't have to worry about hidden mobs. You don't have to worry about lighting up a dark area. You ain't got to worry about finding a bad spot of gravel with nothing underneath it and you fall into a ravine. Literally all you gotta do is mine it and grab it out of the chest. But again, this was designed by Shadow. It is very simple to understand, but I'll go ahead and break this, empty the lava out, and show you a little better inside. Like I said, you got nothing down there. Just got the iron, correction, iron bars down there that pushes on the stone out. A very simple machine. Of course, obviously, since this is bedrock, it works just fine on bedrock. I don't know much about redstone, but I would think this should work just fine on Java as well. But like I said, it is a lot better than getting lost in a cave or falling on lava or, you know, whatever. And it's all relatively cheap. Most expensive part's gonna be just these, and that's still only easy to find materials. And then since I'm way out here, I don't need a kelp farm because I'm surrounded by water, so I can just go down here, plant more kelp as I want, and all I need is a way to break it and collect it. But other than that, I do want to build a smelter probably over here, so I have a place to smelt large amount of items. So I got a simple design, which will also get fuel from the kelp out there after it's dry. Once you start getting some kelp blocks going, or dry kelp blocks going, you have an infinite source of fuel, and really cheap because one dry kelp block will smelt 20 items, I believe. So we'll build that real quick. Okay, I've made a version of the smelter, and get out of the way. You too. Be gone. Anyway, I've designed this smelter. It's got 5 modules, each one with 4 furnaces. Got in the item to be smelted on top. Fuel goes on the back, don't even think about it. Fuel goes in down there. Got a switch to turn it on and off. Got the collection chest right here. Let's access the... Put them in there and make sure they go through okay. But flip the switch, these will go down, go across the rails, hit these boosters in the middle and on the corners, go around, hit the ends, and go back. At least that's what should happen. See if we got those. Okay, that's a good sign, so that works. Okay. Don't need these. Okay, so we're all ready for a test. I put a bunch of sand in that one. I filled this up with kelp blocks. See if this works. Make sure they come back. Okay. I had a feeling that would happen. Okay. So we got rails, these, the switches. Might as well check the furnaces. Yeah, they're all working. I just need to redo this. Okay. Switch. Don't need to hide that, but I'm going to. I hate you. Okay. I'm thinking about minecarts are a pain in the hide sometimes. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. Just get random block here. I'll just hide these just because. Decoration here and there. The only bottleneck I know with this system is, what is this? Animals getting away day? Is the hoppers can only go so fast. I swear, next animal that gets in the way, I'm blowing up with TNT. Don't have to do this, but figured make it look just a little bit more presentable. At least until I can come up with a design. To house it. Okay, so we got a capacity of 20, which isn't bad. And it's still pushing stuff out like nobody's business. So, that's good. When it stops again, we'll see what the... If you value your life, you won't do it. Yeah, it takes it pretty quick. So that gives us stone and a pretty good smelter, which still needed just to create a building for. And I think that's probably going to do it for this episode. Because I'm not sure exactly where I stand on time, but I'll go ahead and call this done because I kind of ran out of ideas initially due to the earlier audio problems. I didn't plan on the farms or stuff like that. So, if you enjoyed the episode, please consider hitting the like button. Also, please consider subscribe. If you do, I appreciate it either way. I wish everyone a good day, and hopefully I will see you next time.